All right, so we've been in this pandemic for a good, what, 5.5?
15 days.
Whole life it feels like.
15 days to slow the spread.
Like how many months?
This year has probably been the slowest year of my life.
Feels fast. It's already October.
Yeah, it was pretty fast.
It feels like 9 September, girl. Don't speed it up. You know what? By the time this video comes out,
Oh, it's December.
But yeah, so how have your feelings? Have they changed at all about wearing a mask? Now that we the longer we get, because you know a lot of people are just like exhausted. They're opening up a little bit more about going out into the world, not so much inside of their home. So I wonder if you guys have changed your ideas or like your views on wearing a mask.
My views on the masks is an emotional view, so it hasn't changed, which is we're a team, we're in this together. I don't really know what the fucking facts and science and biology is, but if we haven't beat it, let's all wear it. So my views haven't changed.
I've been doing it since like a kid, so it's not.
Oh, right.
But not in America though, because like in America, if I wore I was like, oh, that's lame. Like it looks so weird.
Yeah.
And then you get kind of judged because no one wore masks here. Yeah. But in Japan, if you have like a runny nose or you're just coughing or whatever, they'll look at you like, where the fuck is your mask?
Yeah, you rude bastard.
Yeah. So then when I'm out there, my mom always like, oh, you got a runny nose, here, put this on. And then I have to put it on, so I just got used to wearing a mask. And then I can adjust in both cultures. So when we had it, it wasn't like a big deal to me. I was just like, okay, let me just put it on.
What's cool about the thugs in Asia is you can always tell because when they wear their mask, they kind of sag it a little bit.
Oh, that's tight.
And then they have a little nose.
That's way
And then they
cool.
still smoke their cigarettes by putting the mask on their chin and they smoke like this. Yeah.
How about you, Steve?
I feel the same way. I just feel like it makes people feel good to see you in a mask, so I wear it for that reason.
I don't leave my house, so like, I just
You don't wear it in your house just so you could feel like you belong?
from the outside her window.
actually-
I have like really cute ones from Etsy, so when I do get to wear it, it's like, ooh, I got my accessory, you know?
You don't go to the supermarket?
Nah, he doesn't. I order my groceries.
I actually like wearing a mask on the plane though.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize like I would always get like a dry ass mouth.
That's the only time that I ever wore a mask before the pandemic. I would always wear one on the plane, and now I'm like, oh, okay, now it's not just on the plane. Now I get to wear it everywhere I go.
My compliments to masks, by the way. I have not smelled a fart in like 6 months.
Oh yeah.
Think of the last time you smelled a fart.
Fart smoke got in there and it's trapped in there. Yeah.
And it's like, okay.
It would have to be my own.
But after I worked out with the mask, now I know how bad my breath is.
Whoa.
Thank God now you know. God damn.
Like you're just
I've been
breathing it for
telling
like
you.
2 hours. And I'm like, damn, I don't think my breath smells that good.
I started flossing again.
You started flossing again?
Yeah, because I heard his bad breath story.
So that same night you're like, oh, fuck this.
You weren't flossing before?
Maybe like once a month.
You probably have so
Once a
much
year.
plaque.
It's probably once a year.
I've realized a lot of people don't know how to floss. How do
Guys
you
always
floss?
over-exaggerate their hygiene.
Am I using the pick or am I using the string?
String.
The string,
can't
I
use
put
the
it together, and then I go up and down and I push it.
You're supposed to go inside.
Because you know how your teeth, it's like,
I thought you weren't supposed to rub it back and forth, but up and down.
yeah, along the tooth and the gum.
Like on the edge, right? You go up and down, up and down.
Yes, it's never up, it's like side.
Well, I was going like this, I put it up, and then I would go back, rocking back and forth. They're like, that's not how you do it. So then, you go up and down like that. Against the edge.
Along the tooth. Yeah.
I had to teach him how to do that.
What?
They teach you that in like second
Hey, do you
grade.
floss?
You don't see my flossers all over the goddamn place?
That's true.
It's all over the floor. You don't see.
all over the
And I
goddamn
Could just be throwing them.
Just for fun.
I bought water floss.
Does that thing work
Oh,
good?
is it worse?
I haven't used it yet.
Why'd you buy it?
What does that do?
That's for people with braces.
That's not true.
I heard
I bought one
that
for
it's a
myself and I don't
way
have braces.
To clean your teeth without having to do this motion. So I just,
So it blasts your mouth with water?
I guess.
It blasts your gum line with water, and it's supposed to like.
I actually think you told me, so I bought it on Amazon.
Oh, was it me?
I didn't know that those things existed.
Yeah. Well, I got one for Isaac because he does have braces, and then because then like it comes with a lot of different heads. So I kept one of the heads so I could try it, and I was like, oh shit, this is dope. So then I bought one for myself.
It works pretty good.
Well, there's this one part on my mouth where there's kind of like a little hole and food kind of gets stuck in there. I need to get fixed. But so if food is stuck in there, it won't blast it away. I still need to.
That's what I was gonna say is like, so it's good for braces, but I feel like the flossers are more efficient if you don't have braces.
Yeah.
So that's why
I have so much plaque, I think food can't get stuck.
Okay. Well, I got distracted with the all this stuff.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I
it's
still haven't told you the story. So the reason why I brought up masks is because in Indonesia, they ordered 8 people who broke the country's face mask laws to dig graves for COVID-19 victims.
Oh my god.
I love Indonesia. They come up with some crazy shit.
I actually really like countries that are hardcore like that.
They executed like 8 dudes that were smuggling cocaine.
I like it when it's hardcore though, because
fair.
it like everyone's like, oh shit, don't fuck around. You
Yeah,
know when you have that
exactly.
one elementary school?
Like in Singapore, they whip your ass.
Yeah, so because of the fact that they weren't wearing masks and they broke the laws, they were like, all right, motherfuckers, manual labor in the cemetery.
Yeah, but why do they get to wear masks? I mean, I thought they're not afraid of COVID.
No, they have to wear them
They
now.
have to wear masks if they're with COVID victims.
Or they know the U.S. reporters were there and they're like, hey, we better put these on real quick.
Because I'm like, in Indonesia, wearing all those clothes, it must be very
It's hot.
Have you seen pictures of reporters taking their masks off and shit?
Yeah.
Shit's hilarious.
Wait, what's happening?
Oh, just people show reporters on camera with their masks on and shit, and then they cut, and then they're taking their masks off with the camera guy and shit, and like, yeah.
Or they're like, oh, we're rolling.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
They're like, we take it very, very seriously. Back to you, and then they're like, whew, Jesus.
You know
all
what the
right.
funniest thing is? It's the restaurant laws that we have.
Oh, God.
Because imagine you go up to the restaurant and you're like, oh shit, you need a mask to get in? So you fucking go all the way back.
They won't even let you in without a mask.
No, they don't, right? So you gotta go back and you get a mask, right? And then you go, all right, I got my mask, cool, here. And then you walk 2 steps and then you sit down and you fucking take it off.
Exactly. It's so funny.
It's so stupid.
It's so dumb. It's like, hey, when you're in the hallway, don't forget to have your mask on. But once you sit down
Yeah.
at your table, you're fine.
Like the Rona is only
In the
here
hallway.
at a table.
Well, I mean, they say to stay 6 feet apart, so apparently the Rona can't get to you within 6 feet.
That's correct.
But you're standing 6 feet apart in line to get into the restaurant, but
Yeah.
you're wearing a mask to get in, and then once you get seated at the
There's
table,
people
then
passing by all the time.
there's no Rona right here at the table.
But then what if the person in front of you has Rona, right? And then so when you move like this, like the 6 foot goes forward here, you go and you're in their position. So if they cough here and it's in that position, you
bubble.
walk
That's why you
into
need to
it.
wear your mask
That's right.
as you're waiting.
Now, because you have your mask on, you will not get
It's like
coronavirus.
protected.
No, the news reporter one, I can understand if no one's around them, like immediately around.
Well, they're right next to their own camera guy, though. That's why it's.
They don't give a fuck. I think they're like, we're fucking over this fucking bullshit. We just have to do this for PR reasons, but they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Some do, I'm sure, but yeah.
I don't know.
My favorite thing about all this mask and stuff is just having to see little kids wear masks because they're all like small.
Are there kid masks?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Hector
Yeah.
has one.
He has a kid mask?
All wearing little kid masks. I'm like, oh, that's so cute.
Doesn't he have a sloth one?
Yeah.
That's adorable.
I see people putting it on their dogs too.
On their dog.
There's like memes of people walking
Well,
outside.
dogs can get it. Like there was reports of a dog that got it.
Crazy.
Oh man.
So I don't blame them
And
for
cats.
doing that. It looks hilarious, but
I'm all for that. That's hilarious.
I know. But yeah, so I don't know. It was really interesting because I was looking on Twitter about this story in Indonesia, and a lot of people were quote tweeting it and saying, "Do this here," because like a lot of people don't want to wear masks.
That's crazy because in Asian countries, like I grew up wearing masks going to Taiwan. Like I just never thought they would not wear masks in an Asian country because it's like,
Yeah, I thought everyone just did it out there. It seemed pretty normal.
I always hear about these stories, but out where we are, I've never seen anyone not wearing a mask.
Yeah.
In LA, it's pretty serious.
Yeah.
Well,
But if you go to OC, it's different.
yeah, I was gonna say in the OC I saw that.
Completely.
I'm just saying with my own eyes, I have not yet seen that. But yeah, I've seen all that.
Everywhere in LA, everyone's wearing masks.
at our supermarket, I've seen some people.
Not wear it?
Yeah, they look pretty hardcore though. Like I'm like,
Oh, that's true. I've seen.
there's some like super like
Biker dudes?
kind of like the
It took me a minute.
the
Took me a
Vietnam
minute.
War vet Confederate flag, like that group type of people that I don't give a fuck about anything.
America.
I've seen those, and I also see younger.
First it's the mask, then it's all right.
I'm having a barbecue, so I'm buying corn on the cob. Like those guys.
Well, that's a normal thing to buy.
I know.
That's not a fucked up thing to buy.
No, but they're standing in line, so when I see
the
them,
cob?
I see them not have a mask, I'm like, oh shit, so I just like sidewind, I go,
How did they get in here?
They probably had issues, man. But I see those people, and then I also see like younger people that look like they're just like on drugs. Like they look like they're on drugs, and they have like a scarf or whatever, but they won't wear it. But I guess like just to like shut people up, they kind of just like
in your face, just dummy.
yeah. But they don't actually wear it. I know, it's freaking crazy.
I feel bad for like all the like manual labor workers that like I see all around the neighborhood, you know, gardening and like
It's hot.
yeah, it's hot and they're
Dude,
like they're out there
everyone
all
picking the
day.
fruit right
yeah,
now. All the
yeah.
immigrant workers in NorCal through the fires, through the pandemic,
Yeah,
through
and then
the
the fires
rain,
are
through
crazy.
the heat, through everything. They're still out there working to get our fruits and vegetables.
Tough people.
But anyway, in case you guys were wondering, Indonesia, they're reporting that they have seen infections on the rise with more than 221,000 cases, including at least 8,841 deaths.
I get it.
We need shit like this. You know, when we first had our quarantine, or it got shut down in like March, if they had a law like, all right, guys, you guys have a week or two to get all your groceries and everything in order. After that, anyone that steps outside of their house, we're gonna fucking spank you.
That's how I thought it was. That's why I was fucking terrified to get
that's why
outside
we
of
were
my
panicked.
house.
How do you enforce it though? That's the hard part, right? Because then you need a cop on every street corner. Because we're big, spread out place.
What if you need a Band-Aid?
You should have stocked up on it.
You should have got your Band-Aids already, man.
And if it's true emergency, then you call 911 and the ambulance will still come and serve you.
Do you know how much it costs for an ambulance?
Then it better be emergency.
It's insane.
That's why you buy your Band-Aids now, dude. Or you're gonna spend
I spent all my money on all this food because I hoarded for 3 months of food.
No, you spent all your money on fucking toilet paper. People just, that's all that they bought in the beginning of this pandemic. It was just like
Like they thought it was gonna run out.
No, they thought they were gonna be shitting for weeks.
How much are you gonna ship, bro?
That's what blew my mind is like, why are people hoarding toilet paper and paper towels?
It's because they're scared. They're scared, dude. So they're
Like beans and rice is probably what you want
I'll
to
wipe my ass with my own hand.
Or a sock. You wash it again.
Yeah, there's like
You don't have to use a sock. Your hand.
I'll call you if I need tips.
Think about what happens when you are at peak fear. You cannot stop shitting.
You're gonna shit. That's true.
You can't physically stop.
You literally, you just shit your brains out.
So those people are geniuses.
I've never felt that urge when I'm afraid.
No, it's like my body
Never.
shuts it down so I could run.
you get constipated.
You've never been truly afraid.
I guess I haven't.
And I challenge you to.
I measured how long it took me to get through one roll of toilet paper. It took 14 days.
Did you bullet journal it?
I read, yeah. Today my poop looked like this, and this is how much was left on the roll.
15 days, that's a long time.
I don't poop.
We can move on.
Oh, is it because you have your own bathroom?
That's why it took so long, because I don't poop. It was just for number one.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, because we all have our own bathrooms.
That's true, because girls use toilet paper more than guys do.
No, we don't, because I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh. They like bunch it all up. They're like, what are you doing?
No, because okay, so there's 2 bathrooms in our place, right? And then I bought these 2 little like piece of furniture thing to put the shelves of the toilet paper in there. So then I filled both of them up at the same time. It's the upstairs one I usually use, and the downstairs one Casey usually uses. And he was like, oh, there's only 2 rolls left. But then he goes up and he sees mine, and my thing is like, I only use 1 roll in the time that he used the whole thing. And I'm like, what is happening?
It's because you use it for peeing and shitting, and he's using it for coming and shitting.
No, because I use the bidet, and then he has a bidet in his toilet too, but he doesn't use it.
Oh, he doesn't use it? Does he have allergies? Because I use toilet paper a lot for my allergies.
Achoo!
Oh, no.
See, he's using it for allergies, cum, and shit.
I cover that shit. There's one of these everywhere in my house. I actually counted it yesterday because we were literally talking about
Too
this.
much cum.
And there's 11
So
tissue
much
boxes
cum.
all around my house.
You do use a fuck ton though if you don't use the bidet.